Hi YouTube, how are you today? I'm going to show you a big haul today. These are items that are coming to a thrift store near you. So this is a sweater that I bought at a store. They sell what's called seconds, so they're imperfect for some reason. And I wore this, but it's too warm actually. I was using it to sleep in, but it is far too warm. So I'm going to give it to the thrift store. These are a pair of tracky bottoms that I wore for several years, but I patched it. There's a hole in the knee, but I don't need a pair of tracky bottoms with a hole in the knee. So putting those in the thrift store. And this is a blouse that I like, but see how wrinkly it is? I'm not interested in ironing, so that's going to the thrift store. And here is a pair of surgical pants, but I do not work in the medical field. I used them briefly to cut the lawn in, but they're not very comfortable. Gone. This is a sweater that I wore forever and ever, but see, it's gotten all pilled up. And I like it, but I mean, I bought a new one, so whatever. Fast fashion. This is a hat I got for free at some expo, I don't know, but it has a hole in it. It already had holes in it when they gave it to me. I think that was the look, but I bought a new one. These things, lights from me riding my bicycle after dark, but I promised I will no longer ride my bicycle after dark. This is a hat that I bought on impulse, and it's too small for my head. I mean, it squeezes my head. I don't need that. These are a pair of slacks that I wore forever. But me being impulsive, decided to do a home DIY project wearing my good slacks, and now these are no longer my good slacks because I got plaster and paint on them. So to the thrift store they go. These are a pair of shorts, but they got stretched out in the waistband, so I sewed some tucks into them, but they just really don't work out, so they are going to the thrift store. And these shorts, I have two other pairs that are identical to these, just in different colors, so I don't need three pairs that look alike. And these sneakers I bought at Target. They were cheap, and they are cheap as cheap can be. After maybe a month, I walked them to the point of them having a smooth bottom, so there's no longer any tread on them. So they can go to the thrift store too. And then this used to be a sheer curtain that was in my kitchen. But because of COVID, because of all the problems with the violence and the gun violence, everywhere I go and everything I do has a clear bag policy. So if you want to see a concert or go to any kind of performance or sporting event, you have to bring a clear bag. So I made a pair of sheer curtains into a clear bag, but it's not really clear enough. So I'm just going to give it to the thrift store. I might make it back into curtains. I have a ton of these I bought at the dollar store. They're very useful, and I mean, I'll probably throw these out. They smell bad. They smell like the toilet. I don't understand why they smell so bad, but they make the bedroom smell funny. So I took them out. I don't want to make my house smell funny. So that is that. That's my thrift store and anti-haul, because that's all going to the thrift store. In fact, I'm gonna haul it there in a little while. I just don't need it. I don't keep anything. I like to keep things as minimal as possible, simple, modern, and no clutter ever. I won't keep it if I don't wear it or use it, so it's gone. Have a good day, my friends. Bless, bless.